Island, Duffy, Sadiq.
Those are our judges. And our referee, Sadie Duffy of Ireland. So another fight in the men's flyweight division here. Francesco MESSINEO of Germany.
Round one.
In the red corner, Sukhbat ENKHZORIGT of Mongolia in the blue. MESSINEO in the orthodox stance. ENKHZORIGT boxing as a southpaw. Good left to the body there from ENKHZORIGT early on. And another left to the body, scoring a couple of times there, very obviously, for the judges early on. MESSINEO looking for the left hand. I think that did get through, actually. Just poking with a jab there, ENKHZORIGT. Got caught by right hand there, ENKHZORIGT. Lands a left of his own. And then just trying to push MESSINEO back to the ropes and work away to the body. Short left hand just collided with the forehead. Another left hand just caught MESSINEO on the way in. And again there. He's trying to move forward and keep that guard high, MESSINEO, but he's getting picked off quite easily here by ENKHZORIGT at the moment. He's got nice busy hands. And what it means is that MESSINEO is unable really to get into the distance that he needs to be at. Uppercut on the inside a couple of times there from MESSINEO. Those were decent shots. Good right hand there from MESSINEO too. Jab there from MESSINEO. He's having some success in this opening round, and he's a front foot fighter. He's looking to get onto the inside and be aggressive. And again there, he's landed 2-3 decent punches, but he's having to wear a few on the way in, or at least he has had to do so far anyway. Good example there, 2-3 punches, all hitting the target for ENKHZORIGT, whose head guard has slipped up a little bit there. MESSINEO again towards the end of the round there, just looking to try and close that gap and get on top of ENKHZORIGT, and they barrel into the ropes right above me. Bell goes at the end of the round. Decent opening round between these two. As I said, about midway through, and Francesco MESSINEO, you've got a fighter who's a front foot fighter. He's looking to try and get into range and let his hands go. He's always going to have to cop a few on the way through, and as a result, we've got 4 scores of 10-9 there in favour of ENKHZORIGT. Kim Jong-in of Korea has gone 10-9 to MESSINEO. Now, he did have some success in that round. As I said, he did have success. He will always have some success because he commits and he's a front foot fighter, but against a skillful fighter like ENKHZORIGT, it comes at too high a cost. unfortunately. He's not looked hurt at any point, but just a nice combination there. That's a good example, a good illustration of the difficulties that you're going to have winning a fight.
Seconds out, please.
With the style that he's got to get hit less, quite simply. But with that kind of come forward style, that's going to be a difficult thing to achieve. Good combinations there from ENKHZORIGT, but a right hand got through from MESSINEO, which kind of illustrates my point, really. He takes those punches well, MESSINEO. He's certainly got a decent chin on him. But to be able to walk through that kind of stuff from ENKHZORIGT and win the fight in a 3-round fight, it's a big ask. Just falling a bit short with the right hand there, MESSINEO. ENKHZORIGT had just stepped off and came back with a decent couple of shots. A little bit cheeky there from ENKHZORIGT. Instruction to stop had come in from our referee, and he just let one go. Good straight left hand there from ENKHZORIGT. Good one too, and a nod of the head there from MESSINEO. He appreciated that as a good skillful bit of work, and then there was an uppercut in there from ENKHZORIGT too. And just a warning there from the referee for ENKHZORIGT of using the shoulder, of sticking the shoulder in a bit, and you've got to be careful. These 3-round fights, the absolute last thing you want to do is lose a point, but again, good boxing from ENKHZORIGT, just spinning around that front foot, pivoting around the front foot, changing the angle, and then just snapping in a left followed by a right and tagging MESSINEO. And MESSINEO will keep coming forward for the entire 9 minutes of this fight. That much you can tell from having watched him so far, but he's getting caught with regularity. Good right hand. I thought landed from MESSINEO. The combination came back from ENKHZORIGT, and he gets a standing count there, MESSINEO. He didn't look too pleased about it. I do have some sympathy there. Good crisp couple of punches, but I thought he got a right hand off himself just before that. It's the referee's discretion, of course, as to whether they issue that standing 8. And as I've been explaining throughout the course of this session so far, standing 8 knockdowns in and of themselves, they do not result in any impact on the scoring. Just because you have a standing 8 count given against you, that doesn't mean that you lose a point in that round. That could end up being a 10-8 round in favour of ENKHZORIGT, and the Turkish judges has gone for that, and one of the other judges down the bottom there. No, it's just Yasser Sinar who's gone 10-8 in that round. So he's almost there, Sukhbat ENKHZORIGT. Something has got to go badly wrong for him in this 3rd and final round. MESSINEO's got to really turn it on if he's going to pull this one out of the bag. I think that was a combination there. He threw a right hand after he got clipped with the 1-2. And it was then that the referee jumped in and gave the standing 8. So he's comfortably out in front here.
3rd round.
Sukhbat ENKHZORIGT. And he's a good fighter. Him against Vikas in the next round could be an interesting one. Right hand there from MESSINEO. Vikas is busy, as we saw, busy come forward kind of fighter. Technically a little bit crude at times. And so in that regard, not that dissimilar in a way to MESSINEO, although of different kind of dimensions. He could definitely jab more if he wanted to, Vikas, and I think he's going to need to against ENKHZORIGT. ENKHZORIGT there with 2-3 good punches there, and again just pivots around that front foot, changes the angle. He's got good movement. Right hand there though from MESSINEO, does get through. He holds those hands low, ENKHZORIGT, so he does take that risk. And MESSINEO, as I said from the beginning, is full of purpose. He's full of work rate. He's always going to keep walking forward, trying to walk his opponent down. Good short right hand there from MESSINEO. Throws another one, misses. And he's put a lot into this. He's played a big part in this fight. It's been a good watch, and no small part that's been due to him, but ENKHZORIGT of these two has just got the better all-round skills and has demonstrated that. Chopping down with the left hand that time. Sukhbat ENKHZORIGT. Boxing for Mongolia, he's in the blue. Francesco MESSINEO of Germany is in the red. MESSINEO again there had to take 3-4 clean punches on his way in. Good long left hand there from ENKHZORIGT. He was just riding at MESSINEO, taking his feet back, so I don't think it had too much of an impact on him. But again, just an illustration of the work that he could do with that left hand, ENKHZORIGT, and he has won that fight, and he has won it clearly. But it was good to watch, and as I said, MESSINEO played a big part in that because he's very game. He does have some ability, but in ENKHZORIGT, he's just up against a very technically proficient fighter who was just able to catch him on the way in far too often. And you look at that there, there's nothing major about those punches, 3-4 punches, but quick hands, they all land, they all score. And although he's not really hurt his man, in AIBA boxing, it's not about hurting your opponent. You can win a fight without hurting your opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout in Ring B by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Sukhbat, ENKHZORIGT, Mongolia.
And ENKHZORIGT gets it. And he swept that final round too, 10-9s with all of the judges in that final round. So Kim Jong-un gave that first round, it was to MESSINEO, then